topic is need of finance in business. First of all, need of finance. Why we need finance? But firstly, we need to understand what is the meaning of finance. Generally, we say finance is lifeblood of the business. As blood is important for human life, same way finance is important for business. As human body cannot work without blood, same way business cannot work without finance. So what exactly is the meaning of finance? Finance refers to all the monetary resources which we need to run our business. If you are a class 12 student and entrepreneurship student, and in exams you get your question like what do you mean by finance, then you are expected to write on this definition only, that finance refers to all the funds or monetary resources required by individuals like you and me, business houses and government. This is the meaning of finance. And finance is the prerequisite to start an enterprise. Can you imagine starting a business without finance? Not at all. So finance is the very much prerequisite for starting the business. We need to buy the land and building, we need money to run the business, we need money to expand the business. For every stage we need finance. Finance is the elixir. Elixir is basically a term which is used for the oil which helps a person to live long. So finance is definitely an elixir for the business which helps business to survive, which helps business to live long. Then why a business needs finance? Let's understand the reasons why business needs finance from starting of the business till expansion and growth. The very first reason is promote or establish the business. First of all, just let's move in a step-by-step way. Think of starting a business. Now what you need? You need finance. So the very first reason we need finance is to start the business, to spend the startup cost. Startup cost include all the basic cost related to business: buying land and building, buying plant and machinery, hiring the manpower, buying the raw material, getting the patent, creating the prototype. For all these reasons we need finance. Second reason is acquire fixed assets. Acquire means buy. Then now if you are thinking of starting the business, now what do you need to buy? You need to buy plant and machinery, you need to buy land and building, you need to buy other spare parts. So all these fixed assets you need to buy while doing the business. Then third thing comes to your mind is, okay, now I have bought the fixed assets. Third thing is, let's understand what exactly people want. If you want to be successful, then make the product according to the need of the customer. To make the product according to the need of the customer, you need to understand the need of the customer. To understand the need of the customer, you need to do investigation. And to do investigation, you need finance. Okay, so another reason why we need finance is to do market investigations, to understand the need and want of the customer and make product according to that. Now we have done the investigation also. We know what is the need of the customer. Now what we'll do? We'll develop the product. Now we need the product to make, now we need money to make the product. Whatever needs we have identified, now we'll make product according to those needs. Then we need money to keep man and machines at work. We need manpower. We need money to hire the manpower, we need money to recruit the manpower, we need money to select the manpower, we need money to train the manpower, and then we need money to let that manpower working on salary. Okay, so these all are the expenses which you need to do related to manpower, for which you need money. Then we need money to encourage the management to make progress. Sometimes growing your business is not by choice, but sometimes growing your business is by compulsion. If you don't grow, then a stage comes where you are completely out, you completely get out from the market, because your competitors keep on growing, and then they become that big that ultimately that small fish which is you have to leave the ocean. So you also have to keep on increasing your size. So only then if you can increase your size if you have enough money in your pocket. So management needs money to make progress. Another reason is expand, diversify, improve and grow. Definitely, we need money to expand, we need money to diversify. What is the meaning of diversify? Let's say I'm doing shoes business, and while doing shoes business, I plan to start a clothing business. This is called diversification. Now for doing clothing business also I need finance. To grow my business I need finance. To improve the quality of my business I need finance. Then last reason is be enough to meet unexpected and unforeseen expenses. See, future is uncertain and business gives result in business is done as per the future. So you can never be sure that this expense will happen and this expense will not happen. No. You can never be sure about the future. That is why we always need to keep some finance aside to meet those unforeseen circumstances. That such type of expenses are called contingency expenses. So we always need to keep some money aside for these contingency expenses or unforeseen expenses. So these are the reasons why business needs finance. Next is, what is the most critical element in a business? See, there are three important elements for a business. First is production. Production is related with what we are going to make, how we are going to make. If that product is good or not, we are able to make that product efficiently or not, then whatever product we have made, we need to sell that product also. We need to convince the customer to buy the product. So you need money. Another important element is to convince the customer, to inform the customer. You have made a wonderful product, but you have not put in enough of the effort for marketing. It means your customers are not well informed about the product. Customers are not well convinced about the product. Then why they will come and buy your product? So marketing is equally important for your business. Then to do both these things, what you need? You need is finance. So these three are important element of a business, but out of these three, the most important is financing, because these two activities cannot be done without financing. So financing is the first and most important element of business, because nothing can be done without money or nothing can be done without finance. The most critical element for success in business is finance. So there are three important questions related to finance. You think of starting a business, the very first question will come to your mind is, okay, how much money I need? How much money I need? How you will calculate how much money you need? You can calculate how much money you need by calculating your requirement. What kind of fixed assets you are planning to buy? How much money is needed for production? So on the basis of requirement, on the basis of what kind of assets and raw material you need to buy, you will calculate how much money you need. This is the very first question. Second question comes, okay, I need 50 lakh rupees. On the basis of your calculation and research, you decided I need 50 lakh rupees. Next question will be, from where I get this 50 lakh rupees? Whether I'm going to take it from my family, or I'm going to do bootstrapping, or I'm going to take it loan from the bank, or I'm going to ask some angel investor. How I'm going to get this money? Second is, where money will come from? Third question is, that is the ignored one, but the most important question, that when exactly I need that money. When exactly we need that money. If you will not answer this question in advance, then what will happen? Either you will have surplus of money, or you will have shortage of money with you. Let's say you need 50 lakh rupees after a year, but what you did, you arranged those 50 lakh rupees in advance, in a year advance. Now, what is the fun of keeping those 50 lakh rupees idle when you would have easily earned some interest, or if you had invested it somewhere else, you could have earned some money through that. So keeping surplus may lead to increase in expenses, or keeping surplus may lead to decrease in profits. Or what if I need 50 lakh rupees now and I kept 10 lakh rupees? I didn't plan it properly. So you will not be able to meet your financial commitments by 40 lakh rupees. What will happen? What happen will that you will not be able to fulfill your commitment of 40 lakh rupees, which will spoil your goodwill in the market. It will spoil your goodwill in the market. So that's why we need to keep the answer ready of these three questions before doing the business. Then how much money is required? As I said, you will create a statement of various assets, and the total of that statement will help us to know how much money is actually needed. Sources of finance. Now this part answers from where to get the money. From where to get money. We can arrange money from two sources. One is internal sources and other is external sources. In coming classes, we will discuss about internal sources and external sources in detail. Thank you very much for watching this video. For more videos and notes and case studies, contact our website studyresearch.in.